Fanders and Thomas Sanders if you are watching, and welcome back to another reaction video. I am working my way through the videos pretty fast now. I think it might take me a few months to catch up if that, but yeah, and I hope you're all enjoying seeing my reactions to the videos that Thomas posted a year ago now, ish, more or less, yeah, year ago. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I hope you are all enjoying the videos that I've been reacting to. I will say, part of the reason I do reaction videos is they're slightly faster to make than regular videos, because I can record one day and edit the next and get the video up in the span of sometimes a day or less. But yeah, so let's hop straight in, shall we? Because I am looking forward to seeing or to watching Why Is It Called Broadway Musical Theatre, explained by non-experts, because these videos have had me losing my mind with laughter in the past. Even if I don't show it, I am laughing.
Getting ready to go live, asking your burning questions. Come join me and Esteban. I love doing Instagram stories with people where I don't warn them at all that I'm going to turn the phone on them.
Yeah, I was
sorry about that.
That's fine.
Popping in at the beginning of the video to let you know that the YouTubes for Remus and Janice are now live! Yes, they are officially live, and I love them so freaking much, these little dirtbags. And they come with their own specialized boxes with quotes from them all over the box. Comment down below what you think is going to be on Remus's box. And you can get them now at youtube.com/collection/Thomas Sanders. Link is in the video description below. Also, they are here for a limited time only, just like the YouTubes before them. So, once they are gone forever. Sandlot reference. So, if you're interested in getting these at all, get them now. Well, after this video. Then get them now. Okay, over to the experts. And then I said, no, that's actually my hot dog.
Oh my god, what did your mom do?
She left. Oh. She left and she never came back. I haven't spoken to her in 2 months. Hello everybody out there in YouTube world, or wherever the hell you're watching it these days. We are the experts from the Knowledge Academy. Thomas and
Esteban.
And we are here to once again answer your burning questions about a very specific category. And this time, grab your snorkel, grab your hard hat, and grab that big textbook of law, because we are getting into musical theater. And I say all that because in musical theater you can be anything.
Almost.
I am very excited about this because for this particular category, not only have we studied about this in the Knowledge Academy, but we also have a very personal connection to musical theater.
We both have musical theater tattooed on our backs.
Correct. I'm musical.
I thought I was musical.
We communicated about that before going into that tattoo parlor.
That's on me. That is on me.
Yeah.
It literally. It's on me.
And then also we've done some theater. I was tree number 2.
Nice.
In the Heights, which is weird because I don't think that was a...
No, they wrote that in for you.
Yeah, so I was that good. We asked you out on Twitter to send us a bunch of musical theater-based questions on the site called Twitter that seems to be doing really great these days. And also, we have questions coming in live from our patrons, so let's get going in like 5 minutes. I got a bathroom break real quick.
I'm looking forward to this.
And I'm back.
Who's gonna clean that?
We need to start out with this question, very thought-provoking question from Rin.
Okay.
How did musical theater come to be? Like, how did someone decide, you know what this play needs? You know what it's missing? Full ballads of singing and dancing. The way that we design music goes back millennia.
At least.
Before they were actually able to tell stories with their mouths vocally, they basically just sung and danced everything first. Mm-hmm. So it's more of a chicken and the egg sort of thing. People don't realize that the musical came before the play.
Yes.
We have records of cave paintings.
And they had like little notes drawn on the cave.
Yeah,
And
they
so that's how you could tell. It's like, oh, they're singing.
And then somebody was like, they came along, I think, it had to have been Andrew Jackson, and he was just like, I don't like all the singing. Why does Hugh Jackman need 76 trombones?
Have you ever tried to do it with only 75?
Terrible. Why does the stage crew have to wear all black clothing backstage?
So this actually comes back from like way back when realistically the people who were backstage were all ninjas. So that's
Theater
why
was a high respected art,
Yeah.
at least back then.
Yeah.
And they had to keep these actors in line.
And it's one of those, like, if you're actually on stage and you're stumbling over your lines, if you can see, oh, there they are, they're gonna get me, then you can, like, start dodging and maneuvering.
Yes.
And so it was the kind of thing that if you ever forgot a line, boom,
Boom.
ninja star.
Out.
Stab the neck.
I mean, ever since the ninja days, you don't mess with stage crew.
You don't.
You just don't.
They're the respected ones.
What exactly is a jellicle cat? I believe jellicle cats are just dead cats.
Yeah.
The musical Cats is all about just dead cats.
They're dead cats.
How to cope when forgetting lyrics or lines without having to use an understudy, even though you say you're off book.
So you're a liar.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
That's just lying. So we have an assistant from the Knowledge Academy here speaking off screen right now. Dom, do you have any questions for us from the patrons?
Do you guys have any favorite songs, scenes, or memories from when you both co-starred in the musical The Producers?
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
No.
Explain the plot of Love Never Dies. This one is the sequel to Phantom of the Opera. I mean, the title says it all. James Bond joins the Phantom in this one because someone put a hit out on the Phantom.
And you come to find out it was actually the Phantom.
The Phantom put a hit out on the Phantom. That was a wild twist. My favorite line from Love Never Dies is the Phantom going, I thought it would be fun! And I don't know why I made the Phantom sound like a vampire there.
Well, I mean, it was at their Halloween
I
party.
think
They were doing the
they did.
werewolf bar mitzvah.
Yeah, strangely a fun scene from Phantom of the Opera. So hopefully that answers that question. Love Never Dies. Doesn't that sound like a James Bond movie?
Oh, I get it now. So,
Dom, do you have another question for us?
Why can't we say Macbeth?
So you just said it, so we're going to have to dock your pay. That was completely unprofessional. Esteban, do you want to get into this?
No, I do not.
Why do people say break a leg and not good luck?
So, break a leg. This is fascinating.
So realistically, it's not something that you really say to actors, which I think at some point has gotten confused and people are saying it to actors, but really you're saying it to your ninja stage crew. And it is their goal to at some point during the show be able to break an actor's leg.
Yes. We're back to this. Explain the plot of the musical Cats. Please help. I don't understand it.
They're dead.
They're dead.
And so the whole thing is one of them wants to come back as a zombie.
By the time they get to the song Memory, that's where they're reclaiming the memories of a life gone by that they had once lost. It's like that Peter Pan moment where Tinkerbell needs everybody's claps in order to come alive again. They need the audience to sing Memory with them in order to come alive again.
It's moving.
Yeah.
It moved me right out
to
of that
sleep.
theater. Like I was just up and out.
Oh.
I was like, oh wait, I do remember.
Explain your process in learning the most complex dance in musical theater known as the jazz square. Ooh. Buddy, that jazz square.
The jazz square.
The pastry creation. The jazz square.
It took me probably 2 years because you need to really know how to master a jazz saxophone.
You've seen it. In any musical, they put this scene in. You got the jazz saxophone going, and you got another person who's learning the dance of putting together a delicious jazz square pastry. I could go for a jazz square right now.
I could go for a trifle.
Isn't a trifle just where you do a box step like this?
That's
Oh,
trifling.
yeah.
How do taps dance? They're stuck in the sink. Huh.
They dance in the sink.
They dance in the sink. What is a stagehand? I've never seen any stage with hands. Stagehands is
That's not
basically
handy.
when actors play poker on the stage in the middle of the show.
Before the show starts, you just deal everybody 5 cards. And then throughout the show, you're hiding your hand so that you can see by the end of the first act who wins the hand.
Yeah. Why do actors bow after the end of the show? Did they drop a prop or something? No. You innocent fool.
At the end of the show, what the actors are actually doing is, when they are bowing, is they're actually checking to make sure that both of their legs have not been broken. Correct. That's what they're doing.
Why is it called Broadway?
I think it's just a big street.
Yeah, it's very broad.
It's just broad. What's the purpose of a playbill? And do I have to pay for it? That's just the bill that you get charged with to do a play.
The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's,
you do.
It's in the name. This question has been bugging me for 5 years, and none of my music teachers will answer it. What's the difference between a musical and an opera? Musicals is essentially something that takes place on the stage that tells their story through words, but also through music. And opera, I believe, is somebody who had a talk show up until 2014, 2011 maybe.
What did those poor people do to get trapped down in the ditch under the stage?
Oh, yeah, we're talking about the terrible, terrible pit. The pit crew. Usually if actors fall off the stage, they will be, hopefully, repaired as good as new by the people that are down there. And I believe that similarly in racing, race cars, they have a pit crew as well. Very similar. What are the Tony Awards? Truly all the awards originated from one household.
Right.
Tony and Oscar were brothers. Mm-hmm. They didn't have parents, they only had their Grammy. And then their little sister Emmy, they all gathered around, they were just like, what if we just gave a whole bunch of awards out for... It was all downhill from there.
So yeah, so that's how you get the Tonys, the Oscars, the Emmys.
That worked out way better than I thought that was.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I actually really like that explanation.
Why are there only 525,600 minutes in a season of Love? Well, I mean, it was a limited series in the early 90s. That's the runtime of the season. Jonathan Larson actually was a huge Love head, which is what they call the fans of that show. Oh. And so it was like his kind of sneaky way of promoting that show and his show. Please find some theater language to teach us. Oh, this is great. Because there's a lot of lesser known musical theater language. One being, I need you all out there in 5 minutes.
So that means take your time. I think my favorite that I always kept hearing was, how'd it go? Learn your lines, Esteban. I never understood.
Oh, yeah. I would always hear just like, why are you here? And I thought it was like a thought-provoking thing.
Why is my character here?
Denny's or IHOP? Why? And I love this question because I believe Cetus is referring to the ancient tradition that all actors have after a show of going as a full cast into a restaurant or establishment that is open at 12 or 1 a.m. in the damn morning. At that time of night, it's gonna be a Denny's or an IHOP, baby. And I'm thinking IHOP.
What is the purpose of an understudy?
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so we've all been in college, right? You know, you have like 4 hours before your test and you're just like, I need to just do a little bit of understudying. Yeah. So an understudy is somebody who has to study the underside of the actor. You usually see the actor and then there's a person on a dolly underneath the actor. I've tripped on so many freaking understudies in my time.
How do you sing?
Instead of talking, do it in a musical fashion that's good.
Right.
That's basically it. So just do that and you're headed to the Grammys, baby.
Explain Greek chorus. Why must the chorus be Greek?
You remember the ladies from Hercules? Why do they have to be Greek? That. Because the ladies from Hercules were the best characters ever.
Right.
And
it took place in Greece.
What's the plot of Chicago? And I think it's like frickin' 300,000 square miles. Yeah, it's a big old city.
There's a big board that controls lights and sound. What do the buttons do?
Oh, the buttons are able to be pressed.
Who told them that?
Who told them that?
In A Winter's Tale, there's a stage direction. Exit, pursued by a bear. But could a twink also play this part, asking for a friend?
You absolutely cannot be pursued by a twink. The bear pursues the twink. It's very infused in the literature right there. A lot of people don't understand that. I would say a twink pursuing a bear would be... I want to say that's Beauty and the Beast.
Why is the musical Grease so popular?
The musical Grease had a Greek chorus. That's why. It's freaking awesome because it had that Greek chorus in there. What is Hamilton actually about?
2 hours, 30 minutes.
What's the difference between a thespian and a lesbian?
It's all in the spelling.
It is all on the spelling. What is a kick line? This is one of those questions where you and I are pretty much on the same wavelength. We have a psychic link at this point. We've done 2 videos together.
Right.
And I think we can probably try to answer this one at the same time.
Obviously.
A kick line
Is
a reference to
the show
company. Right. And they find the actor who has the weakest shins.
And so
they kick their shins because they have the least to say. And it
says it all.
So does that answer that
Stop
question?
kicking my shins.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. And now you know so much about kick lines. And that is it for this episode of Ask the Experts. I hope that you all are now leaving much more informed than when you came in. Esteban, I gotta say, it is always a delight, a treasure, a little bit of a gift to be able to answer all of these questions with you. And I want to thank you for coming in today.
I know.
Thank you all so much for all of your questions, and if you have any other suggestions for categories that you would like us to take on in the future, please comment in the video down below. Of course, we're both huge fans of musical theater. That is one of the reasons why I think we're the harshest on this category. If you want to support us anywhere, please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Thomas Sanders. If you're interested in any of our previous videos, you can click over here. And if you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, click down there. That is it. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Do you want to do the peace out with me?
No.
Okay. Peace out.
Peace out. Oh,
Check's
God
in the
damn.
mail.
Yes, the check is in the mail. Wait for the red button to go.
Oh.
Little guys. The little guys are here.
The
They're
little
little
guys are here.
stinker guys. They'll join the group if you want them to.
I actually really enjoyed that one, partially because I did do quite a bit of performing arts at school, and I kind of want to get back into it sometime fairly soon, hopefully. But I love how that particular series it's so unique. I don't think there's been anything else like that. I might be wrong, but the fact that you can take something that could be possibly explained in one sentence, and you can completely turn it on its head and make fun out of it, but to the point where it's not annoying. Even the funny, silly things make sense. It's brilliant to see something like explained by non-experts, and yes, I have watched all of the original episodes multiple times, but I absolutely adore these videos. They just give me so much joy, you know. It's so cool. I love it. And that one in particular hit pretty close to home. And even if it seemed like I wasn't laughing a lot, oh my god, I was crying with laughter on the inside, because I can't always show my emotions on the outside. I don't know why. Put up the barrier. Anyways, I should probably wrap this video up fairly soon because I need to go and sort food out and then watch the most recent Doctor Who episode, which I'm probably going to try watching again. Who knows? Let's see. I should hopefully be able to. Hopefully, I'll be able to record a new video Monday evening, which by the time this video goes up, if it goes up on Sunday, that will be tomorrow that I'll be recording a regular video. Hopefully that will be up by Friday. Get that? Roll back on. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do consider hitting that like button. And if you want to see more videos from me and you aren't already, feel free to consider subscribing, because that is the best way you can support my channel and help me to grow my little corner of YouTube. Share this video with your pals, your teachers, your family, your peers, your work colleagues if you want to. And I'll catch you all in the next video, hopefully. Okay, doke. Bye!